Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye.
Hola, mi amores. Welcome to our, I don't know how many this is the Saturday stream. It's to continue the one that we didn't finish yesterday, basically. So welcome to that. Hi, Cooley. So basically, this is Let's Play a Halloween Game 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wasn't really sure if the title was quirky or not, so let's try that. Hope everybody's doing good, that everybody's enjoying the Saturday. And I hope that you don't mind that I'm gonna be eating on stream because I eat around this time anyway. So anyway, it's time to reload the game that we were playing. I wonder where it went. Okay, let me turn it down. Is that good? It's at 4. That good? Now I gotta go find the game. Did this one? There it is. I found it! There we go. Unload. So, where we left off, we asked Nick out on a date. And, well, maybe date wasn't the right word. We invited him to see us perform in a jazz band, where we are the lead singer. I didn't realize this chat was so small. It doesn't really blend very well in the background either. Ugh. What do you think, chat? Should I change the color of the font so that's a little bit darker so you guys can see it no matter what? It just means we're gonna be restarting the chat on the screen. Because I do want to see, or yeah. I mean, I can't see it, it's too light. But because this was made for whenever I play lads. I want you. I want people to see the chat on the VODs. So it's gonna restart the chat, but don't worry. Alright, you can test it out now. It should be a little bit darker. Okay, we're gonna test it myself. Test. No matter what I do. That's okay. I tried my best. It blends way too well into the background, but whatever. Only solution I can think of is to have you guys in a black box. Like something like this. Like, that's my other solution. They don't get to see anything. That's the other solution. No me gusta. I'm gonna go back to clear background. Or custom background. And no me gusta. We'll do that from now on. Right, time to turn this thing off. And start reading the story. I stepped through the front door, high rise, in time for practice. The familiar scent of Shirley Temples and what's Shirley Temples? That's just cherry juice and Sprite. That doesn't have a smell. Shirley Temples, a smart smoke, my nostalgia, no, nostrils. A picture cast a dim light on the crowded room. The comforting sound of murmuring and clinking glasses add to the ambiance. Half the reason this place is so packed is because it's one of the few places in the city where you can smoke a cigar. There is the occasional vape user, but it's admittedly pretty hacky, what with the old-fashioned speakeasy squeeze, speakeasy is Okay, speak easy-esque. I've never seen that. Okay. Speak easy-esque. Aesthetic. The bar is aiming for. My eyes reflexively jump to the TV, constantly worried that there's a catastrophe happening somewhere. But thankfully, it never happens on the night I go on stage. This time proves to be no different. As silly as it sounds, it's almost like Kronos takes Friday off. I'm thankful for that aspect of him, if nothing else. Even evil needs its rest, it seems. I make my way to the stage, which is tucked in the back of the room. My eyes scan the bar, resting on a familiar face. Nicholas. He sits at the corner table, nursing a drink and watching my every move intently. His windswept locks are neatly combed back, and his sharp jawline is relaxed. The soft golden hue of the lighting reflects in the glass of his drink, the amber liquid matching the warmth of his gaze. He leans back in his seat with a slight smile tugging at his lips. My date, my crush of the last year. That thought almost makes me lose my nerve and retreat, but I refuse to be that person. I couldn't. I wave shyly, feeling my blush creep down my neck. I nod towards the curtains, letting him know I'm starting soon, and he blows a kiss in my direction. Oh my goodness. Focus, Violetta. I scrambled to my spot on stage and clear my mind. I wait for my cue as the drums and the pianist finish their parts. As the last note of the intro fades, I take a deep breath and sing, accompanied by a sax. It's a smooth, almost seductive sound that swirls through the space, nestling itself into the ears and hopefully hearts of the audience. I close my eyes to properly savor the moment, losing myself in the song. Each note is filled with the emotion that I imagine only jazz can invoke. My body relaxes as I continue, feeling in my element for the first time all day. I open my eyes to take it in the crowd, but of course my eyes find his. The look in his eyes is definitely different this time, no longer warm and encouraging. Instead, they're fiery. The way he is staring at me makes me feel like I've gone on stage naked. I discreetly look down at myself just to make sure I'm not. The song is quite sexy in nature, but I never imagined it would elect elicit such a response. Not that I am complaining. It makes me wish that was the private performance though. This was a private performance though. He flashes a thing and I swallow, tearing my gaze away from his. The heat spreads throughout my being. Desire hangs in the air between us, intimate and unspoken. Hopefully, my performance hasn't suffered from our exchange. Not that anyone could blame me if it did. I've never been on the receiving end of such a sexy look from Nicholas. As the piece shifts from a smooth ballad into something more upbeat, so does the energy in the room. In turn, my performance grows more expressive. My body responds to the rhythm, completely aware that Nick is watching me. His mismatched eyes trace the arc of my movements, leaving a burning trail. Is he eye fucking her? Oh my god, he's eye fucking her on stage. There's a depth to performing that has resonated with me from the first moment I seen a jazz concert live. Here my soul is laid bare. Every note and sound is a piece of myself on display for him. If he doesn't like me after this, he probably never will. I can't change who I am, after all. The applause that follows the end of the set is warm and appreciative. I share a beaming smile with my bandmates as we bow theatrically. I pack away my things before making my way off the stage. My bandmates follow right behind me. Isa, or Isla, my closest friend in the band, grabs me by the shoulder, shaking them in glee. Okay, so we get a model for this. Weird. You did amazing out there. Me? You did. Okay. We all did. I saw you brought a date. Yeah, just a guy from work. Not like this date is incredibly important or anything. Uh, you worked with him? I nod. I think he's a regular here. A regular? I know he's been here a few times and even brought a date recently. Maybe this is his normal date spot? I'm not sure how I feel about being one of many dates he's brought here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so. I mean, every time we are performing, I've seen him. We've been playing here for at least 2 months now. You have? I thought he's never seen me perform before. Oh, he definitely has. Maybe that's why he agreed to go on a date. Maybe. Wait, I mean, oh, nope. There's no way to read. No, I want to see what I just read. Oh well. I wasn't sure if I read that correctly. I should have had an accent or not. Maybe. I shouldn't hold you up. You have fun. I think he's waiting by the bar. By T-bar. Issa winks at me before turning to speak with another bandmate. I make my way to the bar, nervous energy building inside me as I draw closer. I spot where Nicholas is waiting, a fresh drink in front of him. He stands as I approach, and for a moment, everything around us fades away.
You were incredible.
His voice is low and filled with admiration. He leans in just enough that I can see a flicker of excitement in his eyes. I feel that mirrored in my own. He quickly reverts back to his same old sunshiny self again. Maybe it's just the face he makes when concentrating. I've never watched a movie or anything of the sort with him being so. I can't say for sure. It's become more and more clear that there is more to Nick than I know. I grin despite my uncertainty, wiping a bead of sweat from my forehead. It's always nice when the crowd's energy matches the mood. Nicholas gestures to the drink in front of him. He hands linger over the glass.
I thought about ordering for you, but I figured you might want to switch it up today. It is a special occasion. Whatever it is, I've got us both covered.
I consider the offer for a moment, then settle into the chair beside him. The adrenaline from performing begins to wear off, and a new rush takes its place. Oh man. I want something that is not, oh, well, not alcoholic. I'll let you guys choose, chat. Okay. Your time. Something light. Maybe a gin and tonic? Tonic? Or is that too basic? He shakes his head, smiling, as if I said, of course not. As if to say, of course not. You like this place? He nods while taking a sip of his drink. Yeah, my friend was saying you're something of a regular. I watch as my fear are confirmed. His expression crumples before my eyes as he almost chokes on his drink. Why didn't you tell me you've already seen me perform?
I just didn't want to make you nervous.
It's still an odd thing to keep to yourself.
I know, I didn't mean to. Like I said, I was just nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Are you kidding? Going on this date with you.
I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. You are? He takes my hand in his, desperately trying to convey his sincerity.
I'm so glad you asked me out. I wanted to ask you out, but I was worried I'd scare you away.
Scare me away? He nods.
I've liked you for a long time now, since we started working together, and, well, you're you. You're just out of my league, and I just like you so much. I've never met someone so effortlessly put together as you.
It's like he's using my own descriptor for him to compliment me. I resist the urge to pinch myself. You're kidding. His eyes narrow, boring into mine.
I'd never joke about this. It's true. I was too scared to make a move, but now that you have, well, I want to make it the best date you can imagine. But I feel like I've already failed.
I shake my head. No, I just. You go on a lot of dates, right? He shakes his head.
That's not true. I don't go on that many dates. That last one was set up by some friends. I get asked out, but I often turn them down in favor of just hanging out at the bar here alone. You could ask anyone. They would say the same.
I'm asking you.
See, I'm not good at this at all. I just had such a huge crush on you. I was trying to make you jealous by talking about how many dates I went on. I know it's dumb, but I just lose all sense of reason when it comes to you. I've gone about this all wrong.
He looks completely defeated, beaten to submission by his own doubt and fears. This is the first time I've ever seen him so vulnerable. I always thought he had it together. So why does he look like his world is about to fall apart? Nick, look, I was just a little taken aback. In the future, try to be a little bit more forthcoming with that information. And don't be worried about scaring me off because, oh god, I guess it's my turn to be vulnerable here. Here I go. Because I like you too, a lot. I also had a really stupid crush on you for way too long. If it weren't for my mother, I never have asked you out today. His uh, posture straightens a little at that.
I promise not to be this dumb again going forward.
You're not dumb. I mean, you definitely wouldn't be the first person to act a little stupid when feelings are involved. It's not who you are, though. There's a smarter. You're the smartest guy I know. I squeeze his hand reassuringly. And the complete package, really. I mean, handsome, thoughtful, and the photographic memory. I mean, no, I have no idea what someone as perfect as you is doing with me. I don't have anything to offer in comparison. Nick shakes his head.
There's nothing to compare. You're hardworking, kind, and absolutely wonderful. You would be here all night if I listed them all. The point is, you'd beat me easily if there was a competition. You take pity on idiots like me.
Hush. I roll my eyes. This is good. We've got it out of our system. Now we can be as cool as we think we are and just enjoy the night. I grab my glass of gin and tonic that the bartender set before me and raise it. To this evening, Nick grabs his own, staring deep into my eyes, and the shock waves run down my spine. He clinks his glass against mine.
To us.
We both take a sip, never breaking eye contact. Up, eye fucking each other. I down it in one go, hoping liquid courage will take over. The bartender is quick to refill it, but I choose not to touch it just yet. So, you come here often? Nick hand falls as he lets out a wry laugh.
I do. Mostly alone. Mostly to watch you perform. Because you're incredible. Not that I ever had the guts to say anything. I thought it would be weird as your coworker.
That's better.
I didn't know you had a cruel side.
I think there's a lot we don't know about each other.
More to discover then. I'm personally looking forward to it.
There's nothing there's nothing casual about this interaction, but what do I care? This Violetta's life. Oracle can have everything else. Let me have him. Nick's hands rest on my arm, stroking it rhythmically with his thumb.
So, what don't I know about you?
Sort of a loaded question. What do you want to know?
Everything.
That's too broad.
Okay then. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color. Do you want to know what my favorite after-school snack is too?
Just answer the question.
I don't know. Warm colors, cool colors. That's cool, because I look good in cool colors. Blue. It's blue.
Calming, beautiful, It goes well with my eyes.
I giggle. I don't think there's anything deeper to it. I just like what I like. What's yours?
Not so silly of a question now, is it?
Just answer.
Blue. Just like yours. I guess we have a lot in common.
Like we're both basic. He throws his head back and laughs.
It's actually most people's favorite color, especially men.
And yet, I chose blue. I should have gone with pink. How do you know all this stuff? Oh wait, you must remember every ridiculous fact you ever learned.
Bingo.
School must have been a breeze. So, how did you end up as a project manager? He shrugs.
I never wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, or anything else prestigious. I strive for simplicity.
But you've had but you have made so much more money, and getting the necessary degree would actually be child's play.
I have passions. Working just isn't one of them.
Oh, like what? I'm watching. Okay, the music shuts off like this abruptly. That means that something is going to happen. I'm still waiting for the. I'm watching for his response when his hand leaves mine and juts out to grab something behind me. His face transforms into a blistering rage. I turn around and see a groaning man, his palm open and a small bag of powder drops to the floor.
Call the police.
The bartender is already dialing. What's going on?
This man was trying to slip something into your drink.
Nick releases his wrist, leaving a black and blue ring around it. He dashes out of the bar and into the night. Why do you let him go? He pulls out a wallet.
He won't get far. Trust me. One way or another, he'll be dealt with.
What? He grabs his own drink off the counter and takes a sip. He appears out of sorts, but he swiftly regains composure. It's impressive how he can shift in the blink of an eye.
I hate to cut you off, but I'll get you some water or coffee instead, okay?
Okay.
I'll walk you home.
He takes my hand and steps down from my stool. No, I steps it down from the stool. We exit the bar into the crisp night air. Okay, so looks like something hit the fan. Not so much like doo-doo, but something. We wander through the city streets, a soft hum of the evening settling around us.
It's true. If I don't let him win at tennis, I'm scared he'll cut my salary.
No, he won't.
He will. He has too much manly pride.
I'd be so annoyed if I had to play worse just to make him happy.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, winning isn't everything.
Easy for you to say.
How so?
Well, you're a good-looking guy with a good job. You're healthy.
And I've got a hot date. I guess you're right.
I blush, turn my face away for a moment. He reaches for my hand, intertwining our fingers.
You're always right.
Enough with the flirty flattery. I shove him slightly. We laugh, continuing to share workplace stories with plenty of clumsy flirting, at least on my part. Our hands are going clammy against each other, but neither of us let go. The bar is now far behind us, its warm light and distant glow as we make our way back to my apartment.
Where do you live? I offered to walk you home, but I've just been following you this whole time.
Rule number 1, don't share where you live on the first date. That's how you get crazies. Maybe. What am I to say that? Now that he mentioned it, I'm not sure if I should bring him back. There's no telling what could happen if I show him where I live. He might find out I'm Oracle. Maybe it's better to be safe than sorry. I slow my pace to a stop. I think I can handle the rest of the way back. Nick's eyes fill with disappointment. It's a feeling I share. I also don't want this night to end. He smiles despite it, but it doesn't quite meet his eyes. He reaches for my other hand, bringing it to his lips. My heart falls to my stomach before shooting right back up into my throat. He swings our interlocked hands between us in a way that soothes my nerves a bit.
I've had an amazing time. Thank you for giving me a chance. I hope I didn't screw it up.
I shake my head. You said it's easier or early. Winning isn't everything. You don't have to be perfect, Nick, with me. I like seeing this dorky side of you.
Dorky?
His voice comes out as a whine, and I giggle. It's okay. I still think you're cute. I'm a bit of a nerd myself.
Oh, I know that.
I scrunch my nose up at him. Shut up. I smile up at him, and he returns the gesture with one of his own. A genuine one this time. The kind of smile that never fails to make my heart flutter. The lingering buzz of the dates wraps us in a comfortable silence. I can't help but feel the pull between us, the invisible thread that draws him closer to me with each passing moment. We both know exactly what is coming, but neither of us rushes it. We don't need to. I can feel the electricity crackling between us. That undeniable spark. They're almost interested in, and almost instinctively, he takes the step closer. The air between us grows warmer. Our breaths almost in sync. The tension in the is palpable. The kind of moment where time speeches, scratches, and nothing else matters. His face inches closer and closer. My eyes. No. His face inches closer, and I close my eyes, bracing for impact. This is something I've never believed possible, but it's finally happening. The feeling of his lips on mine never comes. I peel my eyes open to see Nicholas started fixating pixely down the street. He stares fixedly down the street. My chest tightens, and something in my gut twists. I blink, trying to focus on what had made him pause. He pulls back, his expressions shifting into something more guarded, even as he tries to mask it with a casual smile.
Sorry.
Huh? He steps back slightly. His voice is a little sharper than I expected.
I just remembered. I have to go.
I raise an eyebrow. I a sinking feeling in my throat. Really? Is everything okay? Nicholas nods quietly, quickly, trying to be convincing.
Yeah, all good. Just a work thing I forgot. Gotta get squared away before tomorrow.
He shifts his feet, glancing back down the street. He wants to get away from me that badly? Damn. Okay. I do everything in my power to not sound defeated. Well, I guess I'll see you around?
Yeah, definitely. We should do this again sometime soon.
What? Why would he say that? His words are smooth. He rehearsed, but it's clear he is planning to his exit. He nods at me, stepping back and begins to walk away. I can't even bear to watch him go. It takes everything in me to sprint back to my apartment and hide under my sheets for the rest of my life. All right, give me a second. I need to turn on the lights in my streaming room. I've returned. The first thing I see when I open my eyes is Cronus, and what looks like to be some sort of warehouse. Talking? He's always talking. I clutch my head, groaning. Well, at least it isn't a vision of Nicholas. I don't think I could stomach one today. It's a stupid thought since I'm going to see him regardless, unless he plans to avoid me after last night. Is he too late to call? No. Is it too late to call out of work? Yes. Shit. Plus, I didn't get home till late last night, so Mom's going to have questions. Why did I even ask him on a date? Everything would be normal if I hadn't. Ugh. Can't show weakness. Is this easily one of the most embarrassing moments of my life? Without a doubt. I'd take being defeated by Cronus in live television again over re-experiencing what I had last night. How could he be so into me and then, in an instant, so disgusted? What did I even do? I move through my usual routine, but I just can't shake those thoughts no matter how hard I try. Today is going to suck. There is no other way about it. Maybe I'll get lucky and Nicholas will call me out. But seriously, why did he say he wanted to go out again? Was it just to be nice? I'm not in the mood to ask, so I suppose I'll have to be okay with never knowing. I drag my feet through the hallway towards the living room. Mom is seated at the table, her eyes fixed on the TV. The food is already set out, but I don't have much of an appetite. I sit and pretend to watch the news program. Local man found dead in the streets this morning. This day just gets worse and worse. Then I see it, his face, the man from the bar, the one who attempted to drug me. He died? I'm not exactly devastated by the revelation, but still insane. Authorities are saying this was a homicide. Homicide? He didn't just overdose or something? And the killer is believed to be Kronos. What? I look between my mom and the TV. Kronos? He murdered him? Why? Did Kronos hire him to drug me? Wait, does that mean he knows my secret identity? Or is he just or is this just a coincidence? I have way too many questions. At this rate, my brain is going to burst. The news broadcast cuts to commercial. Odd. For him to be murdering random citizens. Mom, I know that man. When I was at the high rise last night, he tried to drug me. I can tell she's thinking the same thing. Do you think Kronos knows your civilian identity? I don't know how. I've been so careful. It could be a coincidence. We shouldn't treat it like a coincidence. This could be dangerous. I had a vision this morning of Kronos. Tonight, I'll meet with him at what looks like a warehouse. I'll have to prepare. No, you'll have to prepare. You need to stop him this time for good. I nod. I know. If I were you, I'd try to find out which warehouse he'll be at. I already plan on it. Looks I'm going to I'm going to head to the office early. I've got too much to do today. Okay, please be safe. I love you. I will. I love you too. I'm out the door a minute later. I catch the early train, getting to the office right as Richard does. Look at you here so early. Got to finish that project, right? We already did. Really? Why are you here then? Just didn't want to be home. I get that. Work is a great way to get away from the menace. No. Misuse? Missus? Missus. Whatever that word is. Though you probably don't have that problem. I resist the urge to roll my eyes, finding my desk and searching up the local warehouses. There are way too many. I start taking notes of each one, looking at the photos closely, and trying to match them with the warehouse in my vision. I'm interrupted when Richard approaches with a bouquet in his hands, sitting it on my desk. I look at him questioningly. They're for you. I stand up and inspect them suspiciously. My heart drops when I see who it from Nick, with a little heart. They're hydrangeas, blue ones. I reach for the envelope and read it over. Dear Violetta, I wanted to tell you how sorry I am for how things ended last night. I was incredibly nervous and didn't handle myself well. I'll do what I can to make it up to you. These flowers are just the start. I couldn't help but think of you when I saw them, though they can hardly compare to how beautiful you are. A sense of relief washes over me. I was expecting this, so he does like me. He was just nervous. That's all it was. He is more unpredictable than I thought. Why didn't he give me the flowers himself? Is he not coming to work then? It's presented. It's presentation day. I'd hate to do it all alone. Just as that thought starts to settle in. Good morning, Nick.
Morning, Dick. Are they here?
Richard points in my direction. Nick beelines for me, looking a little disheveled. Did he walk here or something?
What do you think of them? Again, I'm so sorry.
Forgive him. It's okay. I appreciate your apology. I stare at the flowers on my desk, feeling the best I've felt in hours. He breathes a sigh of relief.
You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say that. I want to make it up to you. Why don't we do something tonight? Or is that too soon for a second date?
My vision of Kronos comes to mind. I'm really sorry, Nick, but I have plans already.
Oh,
His face drops. I do want to go on a second date, so ask me again another time. That seems to perk him up.
I really thought that was it between us. I've never been like this with anyone before. This nervous, I mean.
Am I that intimidating?
Sort of. I know you're something special.
Hardly.
You won't be able to talk me out of liking you, okay? I've tried that for the last year, and it hasn't worked.
That long? He nods, looking cute and blush across his cheek. Sorry. When I think back on our time spent together, I guess it does seem like he's always cared for me. He buys me drinks, comes over to my desk to talk, and shows genuine interest in me. I don't know how I didn't see it before. Maybe I didn't want to delude myself. I'm just glad we figured it out. It's it's mutual. I always thought I'd be fumbling my way through any relationship I got in, but with Nick, it's easy. If anything, I need to help him feel comfortable. Well, now that everything's sorted, we've got work to do. I was worried I have to present this all by myself.
Yeah, I was running late. I had to go to the police station, then the flower shop.
The police station? I don't know. I'm wondering that too.
You didn't hear? That guy that tried to roof you last night died. The police were at my house this morning. I had his wallet and I was one of the last people to see him alive. They didn't come to your place?
I shake my head. Weirdly, not. They're saying Kronos did it.
That's what I heard too. It's weird. Did we get roped up in something we shouldn't have?
I think it's just a coincidence. I pray that's all it is. And Maybe if I say it's enough, that's all it is, or that's all it'll be.
I hope you're right. They didn't seem that convinced of my innocence, but they let me go. I guess I do have a motive from their point of view.
He shrugs.
It will sort itself out. The truth always comes to light.
Does. It does. It always does. That thought saddens me.
Let's just get to work.
I'm happy to do just that. The team goes into the conference room one by one to present their projects. Nick and I are second to last, of course. My nerves grow as each team enters and exits the room. Finally, it's our turn. Nick reaches for my hand, squeezes it in reassurance before releasing it. I hadn't even considered how we navigate dating in the workplace. I'm fairly certain that it's not allowed, but it's hard to care when he's looking at me so sweetly. Nick and I take turns speaking during our presentation. We smoothly transition from one topic to the next, encountering no issues. Despite my earlier anxiety, I am completely in my element. Before too long, it's over and Richard is clapping. I love it. I have a feeling you two would be the dream team. They could have had this game completely voice acted. They didn't have to make me read. NPCs could just be the allies. We exchange a look, laughing for ourselves. No, it wasn't fully voice acted, so I read into it, so apparently the only full voice acted is the allies and one NPC. Thank you, sir. We stepped out of the conference room, the rush of adrenaline still circulating through us. Nick looks at me, a grin tugging at his lips, and I can't help but mirror it. The project, the one we've poured so much into these last few weeks, is finally done. Our boss gives us the thumbs up. I exhale slowly, leaning back against the hallway wall, trying to keep my cool, even though inside I feel like I'm floating. Nick stands next to me, his shoulders brushing mine. I glance at him, noting the way his eyes shine.
I think we did it.
They could have had the allies like lines. Why? They could have done NPCs. Not that hard to throw your voice. Enact. Correct myself. It's really hard. I'm trying to do it and I can't even do it. So, moot point. His voice is low, just for me. Yeah, we really did. My voice is No, my heart is beating faster than it probably should be. He surveys his surroundings for a bit. It's just us.
Hey,
The mood instantly shifts.
can I make up for last night?
He leans in, his breath warm against my cheek. I can feel the pull and tension between us growing stronger. Which one? Which one? A or B? I want to know. A or B? A or B? I want to kiss him, but also I can also say yes. I don't know. I'm like just then, just as I start to close the distance, a hand lands on his shoulder. Damn it! We got interrupted. Damn it! I freeze. My stomach plummeting. Damn it! Richard, you cockblock! Why? No. We got cockblocked. Shit. Oh, his name is Richard Dick. Oh my god. We got Dick Blit. Damn it. Well done, you two. Richard claps Nick on the back. That was... Ow. That was a stellar presentation. You should both be proud. Nick and I pull away, and I can feel the heat flooding my voice or face. Face. Did we just get caught? Is it obvious?
Thanks, sir.
Nick glances at me with a small apologetic smile. I clear my throat, trying to regain my composure. The last thing I want to do is cause any trouble. Yeah, it was a team effort. We're just glad it's over. Well, since you two did such a fantastic job, how about grabbing drinks after work? I want to invite the whole department to help celebrate. I try not to look too relieved that the awkward moment had passed. This is good. It's casual. It's fine, right? Nick looks at me for a second, and I caught his eye. His smile's still there, just as warm. But then he turned back to our boss. I'd love to, but he peeks at me again, and I can't help but notice the way his gaze softens, a slight question in his eyes. I clear my throat. I have plans tonight, but I guess I can join you guys for a bit. Our boss nods, unfazed. No problem. A quick one is better than none at all. Martin? Nick? I don't know. Am I right? I don't know what that's trying to say. Am I right, Nick? What the fuck? OMG. What is these words? He pats his back again. Okay. He pats his back again. Nick smiles, though he seems to be there to mask a grimace. Alright, I'll see you two later. As he walks away, Nick turns to me.
You sure you have plans tonight?
His voice is teasing, but soft, like he's not quite letting go of our almost kiss. I will make it up to you, I promise. I am practically a bundle of nerves on the way back to my desk, but I can't or cannot help enjoying the anticipation. Chapter 9. The office party is buzzing with energy. We're free of our cubicles, and I'm finally able to relax a little. We raise a toast before breaking off into our little groups. Nick and I gravitate to each other naturally. We take a seat across from me. He takes a seat across from me, leaning against the bar. His usual confident grin lights up the room.
One more round? I'm buying.
I smile, feeling the warmth of the drink already settled in. Sure, why not? I haven't even finished my first one. I know better than to let myself drink too much. I need to be at my best tonight. The rest of the group is delighted by his generous offer. Everyone thank Nicholas for the drinks. He's covering. I freeze mid-sip, blink in surprise. Nick covers the whole thing, not just this round. My mind races as I try to process it. There's no way he has that kind of money, unless he's a secret nepo baby or something. Sure, he's always been a bit of an enigma, but I glance at him, but he's casually sipping his drink, unfazed by the praise. Should I ask him about it? I should, but then I quickly push the thought aside. The party continues on, and I find myself drifting in and out of conversations with various coworkers. Through it all, I can help but notice Nick by my side. His presence eases he's easy and comforting. He's been different lately, more open, and I'm not sure what to do about it. I figure we could date casually, just enjoy each other's company with no strings attached, but the feeling we've going deeper than flirting. I could really see myself falling for him. And if I've never. But if I haven't read him all wrong, I think he feels the same way about me. We've almost kissed twice now. While I wish that comes to pass, I think it was fate at hasn't. I don't want to end things just as they're getting good, but there would be more nights like this. I'll have to cut short a life constantly spent apart. Nick this spot no, this Pete Nick deserves someone who gives the relationship their all. I know I can never give him that. I shouldn't have led him on. I watch him smile and speak so easily with the others. I feel my throat tighten up and tears well in my eyes. I'm sorry, Nick. I just like you so much. I have to do it now. The longer I wait, the worse it will be. It will be okay. It has to be okay. As the night wears on, I glance at my watch. It's getting late, and I know I need to leave before it gets any later. I think I'm going to head out. I tell Nick alone. I tell Nick alone, my voice quieter than usual. I was hoping we could talk before I go.
My pleasure.
Okay. My brain just went woof. I give him a serious look, and whatever is left in his smile melts off his face, leaving a wary expression in its place.
Yeah, we can talk.
The buzz of the conversation fades out as we step into the cool night. It's almost our time. The thought saddens me. I don't know how often we'll spend together after this. Depending on how he takes it, this could very well be our last conversation. I take a deep breath, trying to calm my racing thoughts.
So, what's on your mind?
Nick's voice is soft, the kind of sound you'd expect in a room full of silence, not amidst a party. He walks over slowly, hand in his jacket pocket. He steps cautiously but steadily. Cautious but steady. My heart stutters in my chest. I want to talk about us. My tone says it all. I force myself to continue, though every word feels like it's being dragged, kicking and screaming out of me. It's complicated, Nick. Believe me when I say I never wanted to have this conversation. Nick stepped closer, his gaze unwavering. Breathe, Violetta. Breathe.
Complicated? Feels like something more than complicated. You're pushing me away. Before we've even started.
I inhale sharply. I know what he wants to hear. I know what he's hoping for. But I can't give in. Not with the double life I lead and the danger that comes with it. Not without risking everything. I know I didn't. I know I don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to be selfish. The words are true, but come out stiff and unconvincing. Nick raises an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with my answer.
Why shouldn't you be selfish? This is about us, not anyone else. Do you think we wouldn't work?
I hesitate, fighting back the urge to run, but I owe him more than this vague response. He deserves an explanation, even if it's not the truth. No, I think we do work well. I just have a lot of personal things going on. Things I can't share. Things that I'm not ready to share with anyone. Not right now. Nick furrows his brow. A flicker of confusion crosses his features.
I know you said you aren't ready to share, but I want you to know you can talk to me. Maybe not now, but eventually.
I know. He runs his hand through his hair.
I just don't like the idea of you rejecting me and using this as an excuse. If this is true, then I can accept that.
Of course, it's the truth. I do like you. Don't doubt that for a second. I turn away from him, taking a deep breath. I can feel my composure beginning to slip. It's not just about me, Nick. It's about us. I don't think I'm in the right place to be with someone romantically right now. I've got responsibilities, things that come before everything else. Nick doesn't say anything for a long time. The silence presses down on me like a weight. I don't want to see the disappointment in his face, but I can feel it there, even without looking.
Responsibilities? That's the reason you're pulling away? Because you have responsibilities?
Yes, I have things I have to take care of, things that aren't normal. And if I let myself get involved with you, it wouldn't be fair to you. You deserve someone who can be there, really there, and I'm just not that person. I may never be. Nick looks like he's trying to figure me out, piecing things together, the cryptic words I've given him.
So this is just who you are. Someone with responsibilities, and you think it's better for both of us if I just walk away.
I turn to face him fully, trying to keep my expression neutral. I'm trying to protect you, Nick. I can't risk dragging you into this my mess. You wouldn't understand. He takes a step forward, eyes narrowing.
I wish you tried to tell me. I don't care about my safety.
I feel a pang in my chest. Is he crazy? Nick, there are things about me, things that could hurt you, and I can't put you in that kind of danger. I won't. There's a long silence as Nick stares at me, his expression unreadable. Finally, he takes a step back, his hands still in his pockets.
I don't know what you're hiding from me, but I do know that you don't trust me enough to let me in. And that's what hurts, not whatever mysterious responsibilities you're talking about. You're allowed to have your secrets, of course. I just wish you'd let us be together, and you can tell me whenever you're ready. Even if you never told me, it would be okay. That's how much I like you.
I feel a sting in his words, but I can't let myself soften. I can't let myself get lost in this. Not when there's too much at stake. I'm sorry. I whisper, almost mouthing the words to him, my throat tight. I really am, but it's not going to work. Nick doesn't respond immediately. Instead, he looks down at the ground, his jaw tightening as he exhales a long breath.
I get it. You don't want this. You don't want me.
I didn't say that. And if you think I did, then you weren't listening. Or maybe I am right and we aren't going to work. I care about you. I know it sucks to end it so soon, but it's better this way. Nick finally looks at me, his expression softer now, but tinged with something else I can't quite place.
I only want you.
Doki doki. My heart. I swallow, trying to find the right words, but none come. Please don't make this harder for me. I know you'll make someone really happy one day. I just won't be that person. Nick doesn't argue, just nods once, the sound of the streets filling the silence that follows.
Fine.
He turns to head back inside.
I'll let you go. But if you ever want to talk about what's really going on, you know where to find me.
I watch him walk away. Every step cuts deeper into me. I want to say something to stop him, but I know I can't. Not without risking everything I've worked so hard to keep hidden. And so, I stay silent. I know I've made the right decision, even though it feels like I've just let something important slip away. It was always going to hurt, but not like this. Chapter 10. The weight of the world sits heavily on my shoulders as I arrive at the convenience store on my way home. The streets are dark and empty, the silence almost suffocating. I wish I knew exactly when Cronus is going to appear. I could really use something to work out my frustrations right now. Work out my frustrations out. Okay. I push open the door to the store and grab a bottle of water along the way, along with a snack. Nothing special, just something I do before a storm hits. I step back outside, and I feel a sting of cold air on my cheeks. I glance around for any sign of movement. Nothing, the silence. Noting the silence. I continue my walk, trying to ignore the growing pit in my stomach. While climbing the steps to my apartment, I notice something's off right away. The front door is ajar. I freeze for a second, my heart pounding against my chest. I take hesitant steps forward. This isn't right. My mother would never leave the door like this. I rush inside, frantically searching the place. Mom? Mom, where are you? The house is empty. Panic grips my heart and my breath quickens. I run to the phone, my hands shaking as I dial 911. 911, what's your emergency? The voice is calm, at odds with how I'm currently feeling. My mom, she's gone. She's missing. My voice cracks as I speak, a freezing sense of urgency flooding through me. We dispatch officers to your location. Stay on the line, please. I don't want to find them. I leave my phone where it is and race back outside. It's then that I see him. Nick? I stop dead in my tracks. My breath hitches as I catch his gaze. He's standing there in the streets, his position posture tense, like he's been waiting for me. Nick? What are you doing here? Nick's jaws tighten.
I saw it. Kronos, he took her.
My blood runs cold. The air feels heavier all of a sudden. What? Where is she? What do you mean he took her? He steps closer, his voice low but urgent.
I saw the whole thing. I was close by, walking down the street, and I saw Kronos grab your mother. He disappeared with her.
I feel the ground shift beneath me. My hands shake as I reach for him, my heart hammering. No, this can't be happening. He can't do this. Nick looks at me, something flickering in his eyes, a mixture of concern and determination.
You're not alone in this. Let me help.
I stare at him for a moment as he the offer hangs in the air. Something in me breaks. It's all just too much. The weight of the secret I've been carrying for so long has become suffocating. Help me. I can't do this. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. I can't drag you into this. My voice falters as I take deep breaths, feeling like I have no choice now. Nick tilts his head, his eyes narrow as he watches me.
What are you talking about?
I pull my jacket tighter around myself, the tension in the air unbearable. I'm the reason Cronus is after her. I'm Oracle. Nick's confusion deepens, and I finally let the truth slip. I'm a superhero. I've been hiding it from you, from everyone. But Kronos, he's after me, and now he's gone after my family. Nick blinks, clearly trying to process what I've said. We need to go. My mom's still out there, and I can't waste any more time. Without another word, Nick nods. He's not asking questions anymore. He's not backing away.
I'm with you. Let's get your mother back.
I run inside to grab my suit. The fabric slips over my skin, and in a flash, I'm ready. Together with Nick, we head out into the night. The abandoned warehouse I've seen in my vision looms ahead of us. A blot... Wow, all that emotion made me choke. The abandoned warehouse I've seen in my vision looms ahead of us, a blot against the dark sky. As we approach, I feel a familiar chill crawling up my spine. I'm hydrating, I promise. I sense Cronus' presence before I even see him. His energy, his smugness, it's all radiant off him like a foul aura. I can't let him win again. Nick stays close, but his eyes flicker over the superhero gear underneath. Understanding now.
Are you sure you can handle it?
His voice is steady but concerned. I nod, clenching my fist. I don't have a choice. We entered the warehouse, and there in the center sits my mother, alive, as calm as she can be. Baby, Oracle, is that you? Relief floods through me, and I rush to her side, pulling her into an embrace. Be careful. I think he's still around. It's okay, Mom. You're safe now. Nick, quick, take her somewhere else. I'll deal with Kronos. I'll take care of him. You stay with my mom. Keep her safe. He nods, taking my mother's hand and guiding her gently.
I'll take care of her. You take care of him.
With the last glance at them both, I rush out, my mind set on finding Kronos and ending this once and for all. Chapter 11. The streets blur beneath my feet as I race through the city, the wind howling in my ears. Every corner I turn, every alley I dart down, there's nothing, no trace of Kronos. I've never searched for. I've been searching for hours, and my muscles ache from the workout I've put them through. The adrenaline is starting to wear off, and the familiar weight of failure presses down on me. I stop, catch my breath, hands on my knees, but there's nothing to catch anymore. He's gone. He got away. I should have been able to stop him. Instead, I'm left with a gnawing emptiness inside me. The important thing is that I got my mother back. I need to make sure it doesn't happen again. Kronos never stays away for long. I just know there will be another attempt. So I turn, dragging my exhausted body back to home. When I walk through the door, I hear a soft murmur of voices coming from the living room. I see my mother and Nick chatting over coffee. I force a smile, but I know it's fooling no one. Are you okay? I should be asking you that. Her face is softer now, no longer tense from the previous chaos I'd rescued her from, but I know she's worried. It's nothing. I've had my fair share of kidnappings in my day. Nick lets out a laugh. It's weird. We've never had someone else involved in our discussion about terrorism before. Oh, stories I could tell you. But you've got to keep them a secret like I told you.
Yes, ma'am. I promise. You guys' secret dies with me.
This is a serious matter. Please treat it as such for our safety. He nods this time.
Yes, I'll protect you both as much as I can.
My mother chuckles. I believe that our job, or rather Violetta's, I'll do better next time. I'll keep you both safe. Kronos will never lay a single finger on you ever again, Mom. I swear. She nods. I know. I rush past them and step into the kitchen to grab a glass of water. My mother groans as she begins to stand. Nick rushes over to help her, but she stops him stops him like she always does to me. Thank you. You're such a gentleman, but I got this. It's good for me. Excuse me. I'm retired early. I'm retiring early. I want to read my book before bed. I love you, darling. Love you too. Sleep well. Sleep well. And Nick, it was wonderful to meet you. Maybe we can chat under less dire circumstances next time. He smiles.
I'd like that. I mean, if it's okay.
He looks at me, asking for permission, silently. Without thinking, I agree. Until then, Nick and I watch as she enters her room and shuts the door. A silence settles between us. He looks at me with those warm, unwavering eyes, and it takes everything in me not to break down right there and then.
Hey, are you okay to talk again?
Our last discussion crosses my mind all at once.
I understand what you meant now. You're afraid of what could happen. I get that. But that doesn't change how I feel. You don't have to push me away because of it.
I turn to face him, my emotions bubbling to the surface. He's standing there, so calm, so sure of himself. He loves me. He really loves me that much. Even after everything he's seen, it couldn't have been more felt out. I swallow hard, struggling to keep my calm, but the words spill out before I can stop them. I'm scared, Nick. I'm scared of losing you. What happens tonight? It was like all my worst fears were coming true. I didn't even stop Kronos. He's still out there. And next time, maybe he won't be so merciful. I can't predict what he'll do. Well, that's not entirely true.
What do you mean?
I hesitate for a moment. This is the only thing left that Nick doesn't know about me. Do I tell him? Of course, no secrets between a relationship. I can predict the future. That's part of the why I called Oracle. Only small images, short glimpses into the future.
You're serious?
I nod slowly.
That's insane. You're really something special.
Nick steps forwards, closing the space between us until there's nothing left. His hand gently cups my cheek, and my breath hitches in my throat.
You don't have to be perfect.
His voice is thick with emotion.
I love you for who you are. Oracle, whatever. I just want you.
Oh. Hi, Dino! How are you, my love? I feel my walls crumble. The dam break. My breath stutters as tears spill down my cheeks. I never thought I'd let myself be vulnerable, but at this moment, it feels like I'm the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can do. Thanks. But this is like the rare thing. This is my once a month Saturday stream, so we're lucky it was the first Saturday. Nick pulls me into his arms and I let myself fall into him. For the first time in what feels like forever, I feel safe. I feel like myself. Just maybe everything will be okay. I love you too. I've always loved you, Nick. He pulls back just enough to look into my eyes. His expression soft and tender, the kind of look that melts away all my doubt. Without a word, he leans in, pressing his lips against mine. Finally, a kiss! It's everything I've been longing for. The world slips away, and for a brief, beautiful moment, only the two of us exists. The kiss deepens, slow and lingering, and the tension in my body finally unravels. He holds me firm in place, sucking... What? Sucking on my lip like he's been starving. I let him kiss me with all the passion I couldn't bring myself to display. It's like he's healing me with every peck, every pull of my lips, with every flick of his tongue against mine. Oh, they're making it out! When we pull apart, I take a moment to process everything. There's no more fear, no more uncertainty, just us. The new us.
Can we try? Will you be with me? Please.
I'm gonna try. I always did. I was afraid. I'm still scared. Maybe I always will be.
I am too. I thought I'd lost you for good. It was driving me crazy.
His eyes looks a little unsteady. He looks pitiful. Like a sad child or an abandoned puppy. I grab his face and kiss him in the hope it'll perk him up. Did he just pull the Caleb face? Oh my god, he pulled the Caleb face! It's a face that Caleb makes in Love and Deep's face. The face that makes you just want to go like, kissing all of his face. We haven't reached those faces on the stream yet, so maybe you guys don't know. I can almost swear I can see his eyes dilate. It seems to do the trick.
I'm never gonna be able to forget this moment.
So, he's so intense. To feel this wanted, I don't know if it's frightening me or getting me riled up. Maybe it's some mix of both?
Do you want to have a midnight snack at my place?
Oh. Like what?
I was thinking of ordering a pizza. You know, try to end the night on a good note.
Okay, that sounds good. We don't say anything else. We don't need to. instead, I let him take my hand, and we leave the house, walking side by side towards his. The night is ours. No more hiding, no more running, just Nick and me finally together. Chapter 12. The elevator glides up so smoothly, I barely feel it move. The door. The door parts with a soft chime, and Nicholas steps out first, glancing back at me with a small smile, then leads me away, way down the quiet hallway. The place was already intimidating from the outside, and the inside doesn't disappoint. I had a feeling he was well off, but seeing where he lives, the effortless luxury of it all, of it makes it real in a way it wasn't before. I didn't even know there was a place like this within walking distance of my apartment.
Here we are.
He stops in front of a dark wooden door with a gleaming silver handle. He unlocks it with ease, flicking his wrist and pushing it open.
After you.
Don't mind if I do. I step inside and immediately notice the difference between the cool, modern hallway and the space that belongs to him. The apartment is warm, both in temperature and in atmosphere. The lighting is soft while the decor is stylish, but not surreal. A massive floor-to-ceiling window takes up the wall, revealing the glittering cityscape below. But my attention is completely captivated by the fireplace. No, I'm not excited. Wow. I breathe, taking it in all in. Nick chuckles as he shuts the door behind us.
You like it?
It's alright. I giggle, loving our new dynamic. He shrugged, setting his keys down on a small table by the entrance.
It's home.
It's a premium bachelor pad. It's what it is. I wander further in, trailing my fingers along the edge of a marble countertop in the open counter concept kitchen. Okay. This place smells faintly of expensive cologne, leather, and something woodsy, like the lingering scent of a bonfire on a crisp night. Nick pulls out his phone.
I'm ordering pizza. Anything specific you want?
Pepperoni. Classic and safe. He perks an eyebrow at me, but he places the order without hesitation, moving through the familiar motions like someone who does this often. Once he's done, he sets his phone down and walks over to the sleek wine rack mounted on the wall. He pulls out a deep green bottle, turning it in his hands before glancing back at me.
This was a gift from my parents. Some ridiculous vintage they insisted I save for a special occasion.
Smile tilts just a little.
I think this qualifies.
I watch as he expertly uncorks the bottle and pours 2 glasses. When he hands me one, our fingers brush, sending a small but notable shiver up my arm. What should we toast to? I raise my glass slightly. Nick thinks for a second. Then his gaze lands on me. Warm and steady.
Diverse.
I nod, smiling as I clink my glass against his. To first. To us. I reflexively close my eyes, savoring the smooth and rich red wine. It's warm. It's warm. My throat. I can think of other things that can warm the throat, but okay. Like tea. It warms my throat as I swallow. Okay. Oops. Violetta, get your brain out of the gutter. He watches me, his expression unreadable.
Good.
I exhale slowly and nod. Very. He grins, please, and takes a sip himself. Then he moves over to the couch, a deep charcoal-colored sectional positioned perfectly in front of the fire. He sits and stretches his legs out. I hesitate only a second before joining him. The fire crackles, casting golden light across his shaped collar cheekbones and the curves of his jaw. I catch myself staring and quickly take another sip of wine. Whatever I can to drown away my oncoming nerves. Nick's voice is quiet but amused.
So, what do you think?
Of the wine? He shakes his head.
Of all this?
He gestures vaguely to the apartment with one hand. The other holds his wine glass steadily. I look around again, taking in the high ceilings, the artwork on the walls, the shelves lined with books, and the collection of vinyls on one wall. It's very you. Nick raises an eyebrow.
And what does that mean?
He looks nervous. I smirk. Expensive. A little intimidating. But also warm. Inviting. His expression softens slightly.
I'm glad you think so.
Before I can respond, there's a knock at the door.
That must be the pizza. That was fast. I guess it helps to tip well.
With an easy grin, he push off the couch. I watch as he grips his wallet and heads to the door. Exchanging a few words with the delivery guy, he returns with the pizza box. The smell of melted cheese and garlic fill the air, making my stomach growl. I only hope he didn't hear it. We dig in, eating straight from the box, and alternating bites, we sip of wine. I resist the urge to moan at the taste. There is no storage of... There's no shortage of great pizza places, but this is easily one of the best I've had. Maybe it's made better by the company. Nick shifts, draping one arm across the back of the couch. It's a casual motion, but I'm actually aware of the space, or lack thereof, between us. His scent mingles with the wood, smoke, and wine. The conversation flows easily, punctuated by laughter and occasional clicks of our glasses against the coffee table. At one point, he tells me a ridiculous story from his teenage years, something about sneaking into a high school end party he definitely wasn't invited to, and laughed so hard I nearly spill my drink. Nick stares at me, his eyes glittering with something unreadable.
I love your laugh. Have I ever told you that?
Oh, but you haven't heard my laugh. The sudden shift in tone makes my breath catch. I glance at him, my smile lingering but softer now. I don't think so. He shakes his head, slow and deliberate.
I really should have.
The air feels heavier, charged. The fire flickers, casting shadows across his face. It looks beautiful against his mismatched eyes. Nick moves closer, just a little, his fingertips brushing my wrist. Barely a touch, not enough to send shivers through me. I swallow, my heart thudding a little harder against my ribs. His gaze drops to my lips before flickering back up.
Can I kiss you?
My breath catches. I don't answer with words. I just lean in. Nick meets me halfway. The first touch of his lips is soft and teasing. When I don't pull away, he deepens the kiss, his hands moving to cup my jaw, his thumbs brushing my cheek, slow and soothing. I shift, turning towards him fully, and he takes the invitation, pulling me in. The kiss grows heavier, more urgent. I taste the wine on his lips, making it all the more intoxicating. The heat of the fire and the warmth of his palm against my face adds to the intensity. I slide a hand into his hair, and he exhales sharply, the sound vibrating between us. His other hand moves to my waist, pulling me closer into him, practically against him. The fire crackles, the scent of smoke and spice thick in the air. When we finally break apart, we're both breathing a little harder. Nick presses his forehead against mine, his fingers still resting against my wrist or waist.
That was...
I let out a breathless laugh. Yeah. I chuckle, his thumbs tracing lazy circles on my hip. For a long moment, we just sit there, the firelight flickering around us, and the warmth of his body body grounds me. I don't know how the rest of the night will go, but I know I don't want to leave. I just... And judging by the way Nick's fingers tighten slightly on my waist, he's not quite done yet. I collapse beside him on the bed. I turn to face Nick, who looks so good.
Fuck.
Oh.
I knew you were something special.
I've got super endurance.
You're telling me. How can I keep up with a superhero? I'm sure I can go again if you give me like an hour. And a meal. And a nap.
Oh. I laugh. You're good. I'm more than satisfied. That was crazy.
I'm gonna have to get another job. I need more time in the day to do that.
I shove his shoulder playfully.
You're fucking perfect.
Oh my goodness. He strokes the side of my face, kissing me slowly, taking me in. TLDR, they fucked. It becomes second nature already. I love his tease. Well, his taste. How he feels. How he makes me feel. I love you.
I love you.
He says it like he's trying to compete. A devilish smile crosses his features. His eyes trail down my naked body.
I've said it before. You look great in your suit, but your clothes do look better on my floor.
I laughed, then stopped. When did he say? When did he say that? Did he say that? I heard that once before. No. My heart folds into itself. My vision goes across. The world slows to a crawl. He didn't say that. Kronos did. He said it. Nick said it. Nick? Kronos? He's... No. God, no. I know it's true. Something in the universe clicks then. A dread falls over me. I can't even react.
Are you alright?
I flinch, looking at him, no longer seeing Nick. His eyes are filled to the brim with concern. I close my eyes, pinching the bridge of my nose. I got a migraine. Sorry. Give me a moment.
Oh, babe.
He strokes my arm with his hand in soothing motions, but it makes my skin crawl. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a moment. He nods slowly.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. I say to nothing and no one. I feel the urge to escape. I don't care how. I need to get out of here. I find the bathroom and thank my lucky stars when I spot a window. Now it's just a matter of the clothes. I scan the bathroom and find one luxurious towel. It'll have to do. It's the middle of the night. I can't get back unseen. I just need to go. I reach for the towel, wrap it around me. I vault out and vault out the window and into the brutally cold night.
Babe, are you okay?
She said she had a migraine. But she's been in the bathroom for 30 minutes. My chest fills with concern as I get out of bed and enter the restroom. My entire world collapses around me when I see the open window. No. Why? How did she find out? Did I leave some clue in here? Had she already known? Was it something It was something I said. I rubbed my forehead, feeling the stupidity stupidest I've ever felt in my life.
Good going, Nick. You fucking idiot. You let your guard down, and this is what happens. Just as it was getting good too. Fuck.
Then I breathe, restless and urgent to destroy something. I shake it off. It doesn't matter. She was going to find out eventually. It's fine. We love each other. We have a wonderful night. Nothing will change that. I step into the bathroom, surveying the scene. Did she run out in only a towel? She was that desperate, huh? Poor thing. She's terrified. I wonder... I would never hurt you, Violetta. You should know that. I look into the mirror, running my fingers through my disheveled hair. I won't let you get away. We're meant to be together. This has only proven it. I haven't worked this hard for this long to let you get away. You can't defeat me, Violetta. You never will. Because you're mine. It's why we both have superpowers. Even the universe agrees. We are bound, whether it's by fate or some cosmic force. There's a reason our mouths fit so well together. Why I fill you so perfectly. You're mine, and I'm yours. I'll hunt you down to the ends of the earth if I have to. I've got a taste, and I can never go back to how things were before. I'm never letting you go. You are never going to live a life without me in it. You'll never know peace unless you surrender yourself to me. I love you. He said it. You said it. I know you love me too. Why should such a little thing get between us? or simply being tested. That's fine. We can survive even this. I want you. I need you. I love you. I'm yours. Villain, criminal, devil, otherwise. You have a responsibility to the city, to me. You can't run away forever. Just be mine. I'll fight for us, tooth and nail. You'll realize that it isn't so easily. I'm only Cronus because you're Oracle.
One cannot exist without the other. That's why I became Kronos. For you.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break, maybe 10 minutes. Alright, see you guys in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Not sure if that was 10 minutes exactly or not, but I'm back. I got more food, I got more water, I calmed down. How's everybody feeling about the revelation? What can I say? I have a weak spot for villains. Anybody else? Did everybody get water? Or snacks? Because I served myself more rice porridge. Oh god, my heart is still pounding. So do I. I refilled my tumbler. I put more ice. And I got a second bottle of water. So I'm good now. Yeah. But how's everybody's hearts? Because mine is pounding still. Okay, let's continue. I clutch onto the towel around me like it's the last bit of sanity. I can judge image how I just can imagine how I must look right now. Scaling rooftops in nothing but an absurdly lavish bath towel. It's a large and admittedly soft black one with an N embroidered in gold thread. I'm annoyed that it reeks of him. I don't even want to think of his name. How could this happen to me? I deserve this. No time to dwell. A, B, or C? I mean, this is something I could say. This is something I would say all the time. Why does this happen to me? Just a luck of the draw, I suppose. But I'll let you guys decide. Okay. Regardless of everything that's transpired, what's done is done. I can't go back and change it. It was a major mistake, one that I'll no doubt be fixing for a foreseeable future. Even for someone who could see into the future, it provides what I already knew. I was just a human, no matter how many villains I sacrificed, not sacrificed, successfully detained, no matter how much victories, fame, or power I'd obtain. Cronus always reminded me I wasn't infallible. Infallible. There's too much to worry about now. My mom, my job, my identity. Okay, no time for dwelling. You fucked up, Violetta. Move on. Get dressed first. Think later. I focus all my attention on fleeing the scene, finding some refuge in one of the many warehouses in the city. Taking a moment to adjust my outfit. If you could even call it that. A single car passes by. The sound reverberates in the space for a moment. I stand still until it returns to the pit drop silence once again. This place is abandoned, no doubt. There shouldn't be a single living soul here, but at least if I did get caught, it would only be Violetta's reputation in shambles, rather than Oracle. No one else would know it was me except for my mom, and now Nick. He know it was me. It's a stupid thought. He always knew. Why hadn't he said anything? Fuck. I didn't want to so much. I didn't want to so much as think of his name. But that couldn't. But that doesn't. That thought doesn't leave my mind. Why did he keep my secret just so he could reveal it later? Or maybe. No. I don't want to think about anything he said. Those 3 words, especially. I continue my escape, scoping the place for a second, sensing something incredibly familiar about it. In major cities, abandoned warehouses were a dim and a diamondism, and it wasn't like I could tell much difference between them. Yet somehow this one is uncannily familiar, like deja vu. I know where I am. Before the thought has fully registered, I feel his presence. Different now. I can feel him before I see him. Then, as I look, I get a flash of the vision I gotten this morning. The one I hadn't even noticed I didn't see before. When Mom was kidnapped, I never saw Cronus, because Cronus was already there with me. Oh, how much has changed in these last 5 hours. Inseparable to advertises at universities. Universities. I struggle to look at him, worried I'll lose all my momentum. Even before I knew it was Nick, Kronos always had a way of disarming me. He stripped me of all my defenses. I was already as weak as I could be. Now was my time to fight or take flight. I eyed him cautiously. It sizes me up as well, moving little and staying uncharacteristically quiet. Unfortunately so. I never knew what was on his mind before. And I have even less of a clue now. Watch him say something, flee. Watch him. I watch him, noting how his hand clench and unclench at his side. I realize it as soon as some sort of nervous tick. Then I drop my gaze lower, noticing a bag at his feet, something I hadn't seen in my vision, obscured by shadow. Watching me watch him, he bends down slowly and unzips the bag, pulling out its contents. As he pulls it out, I see it and know what it is immediately. I'd recognize that symbol anywhere. It's my suit. Give it back! I say calmly. And the last thing I want to do is show any weakness. Sure, I may be naked in an abandoned warehouse with my supervillain ex-boyfriend, but that didn't mean I was helpless. I was still Oracle, damn it.
If we can talk, I'll give it back.
Hear him out, give him a piece of your mind, cut him off, give it back now. I'll let you guys decide, chat. I'll let you guys decide. Let him win. Win. Where's that? Hear him out. Then talk. But you've got 5 minutes. Then I'm leaving, suit or not. Without another word, he hands me back my suit, looking relieved, despite not being able to see his face. His body relaxes.
I never wanted you to find out this way.
There was a simple solution to that. I respond without missing a beat. I can't help but say it despite giving him the floor.
It may seem like everything I'd done was fake, but it wasn't. I wanted to get closer to you, no matter what.
That sent my chest ablaze. Cheek pressed. You lied to me every chance you got. You kidnapped my mother, and I'm pretty sure you've killed at least 3 people.
I lied, but I never lied about my feelings for you. Those people I killed were all criminals. They were all people who hurt someone. People who hurt you.
Oh yeah? What about Jack? What crime did he commit, other than being annoying?
Matter of fact, he had incriminating videos of women he slept with on his computer. Hidden camera footage. He was no saint.
That catches me off guard. Are you serious? If that was true, then it made his injury a lot easier to stomach, if nothing else.
I'm serious. He showed a lot of interest in you, and I couldn't risk anything happening to you. Yes, I've hurt people, if you want to call them that. I only regret involving your mother. I know I fucked up, but I never hurt her. I would never hurt her.
Maybe not physically, but that's still traumatizing. You went too far.
I know I did, and I swear, I'll never do that to you again. I was desperate. You wanted us to break up because of your secret identity, so I had to make sure you tell me.
So you manipulated me? You coerced me to do that? So much so we even feel my throat tighten up. I told you I love you. What was the point of all this? Seriously. He met my eyes, staring for a moment too long. I swallow. Lips have gone completely dry.
Isn't that obvious? Because I'm hopelessly, stupidly, criminally in love with you. You're mad. I understand. But I'm not giving up on this.
What?
Let me make it right, please.
Insult him, say you need time, forgive him, leave. Right, chat? You decide. Okay, I get why you did what you did. I can overlook a lot of it. I could have overlooked most of it, but the lying? You can't lie to me anymore. Because if you ever do this to me again, I'll never be able to forgive you again, Nick.
I promise. I swear on my life. I'll never lie to you ever again.
Good. Give me my suit. I need to get home. He looks down between it and me, eventually handing it over. I might forgive you, but that doesn't mean you're completely off the hook. I need a little space. I can feel his eyes glued on me. I guess I could give him a little treat. I accidentally lose the grip on my towel fastened around me, recovering it just as quickly. Oops. I watch as his chest heave. Deep breaths I can be heard if I strain my ears hard enough. I'll call you soon, I'll call you soon. Just be a good boy and be patient, okay? Never have a man nodded faster. My work here was done. Chapter 14. I first met Nick 2 years ago at the same place we had our first date, only I was Oracle then. The music ended in one big finish. Our set complete, and enthusiastic applaud followed. Some going as far as just stand and whistle. It had been our best performance yet. I belted the last note of the song, pausing a moment before speaking into it this time. Thank you. I begin, my voice steady and sincere. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, for letting our music be a part of your evening. It is not just about the notes we play, it's about the space between them, the shared experience, the unspoken understatements or understanding. You've all made this night unforgettable, and for that, we are so grateful. The crowd responds with another round of cheers and applause. Such a sweet sound. It was anything I'd ever wanted growing up. Recognition. I couldn't stand there. I could have stood there a few moments more, taking it all in, but it was ripped apart in an instant. What were once claps turned into rushing footsteps, shouting of encouragement became screams. The warm atmosphere became a frigid cold. The unnatural gust of wind swept through the bar. The door slammed open with a force that rattled the windows, and a figure cloaked in swirling wind steps into the room. Nobody move! The figure commands, his voice a chilling mix of authority and menace. This is Tempest, and you're all caught in my storm now. After a moment of stillness, the panic erupts once again. Chairs begin to topple and glass shatters on the floor. The air grew heavy, charged with an electric tension. I move towards the back behind the curtain. My mind racing. My bandmates were already lost in the fury. This isn't just a robbery, it's an attack, and I can't let this unfold. I slip into the backstage area, my heart slamming in my chest. My suit isn't in my briefcase in a locker. My suit is in a briefcase in my locker. Once I locate it, it wasn't much long before I was changed. Empowered, I felt my muscles swell, my energy increasing, and my speed heightening. Transformation was more than physical. It's a complete mental shift. Fear replaced the rush of impenetrable bravery. Back to the main room, Tempest was writhing cover, wreaking havoc. The air crackling with his power as he manipulated the air, sending patrons flying and tearing up the bar apart. I couldn't let this continue. I did what I could to ensure as many citizens as possible could escape through the front entrance. So far as stepping outside for a moment to make sure passerbys wouldn't get uh, curious. Just as I went to retrieve more people from inside the building, to lead them out. Right outside the entrance of the bar, flying through the air, windy, a man flew right into me. I snatched him out of the air and carried him across my arm in the smooth motion. He looks around, stunned, for a moment before finally setting eyes upon finally selling his eyes up at me. The strength of Tempest's wind was so strong that they harmed those just passing by. I was taken aback by the pair of heterochromic eyes, accompanied by a handsome face.
Oracle?
I clear my throat. I got you. He stares at me, blinking for a moment. You should get out of here while you still can. He didn't seem to even have heard what I said. Sir, are you listening? I said, waving my hand in front of his face. He nods, falling deeply. I thought he must have been scared. He looks dazed. Maybe he was electrocuted? Or he hit his head? Are you okay?
I am now.
He said, practically batting his eyelashes, looking at me so deeply it felt like I was not even wearing a mask. Okay, so he's fine. He just had no severe. He just had no severe survival instincts whatsoever. It was not the time to be flirting. Sir, you need to get to safety. I need to stop Tempest before anyone else gets hurt. I have to practically drop him get him to leave despite basically ordering him to. I turn to leave only for him to grab my arm. I look over my shoulder annoyed. What?
You know where the breaker box is, don't you?
Yes. What about it?
If you break it, it might stop him from shocking everything that moves. Just a thought.
That was not a bad idea. Yes, I'll take it into consideration. Now please go. I don't want you to get hurt. He did a poor job fighting back his enormous grin. I couldn't focus on it, or even check if he's done as I instructed. I was losing time and fast. I move through the bar, shifting slightly. My sense heightened. I locate the electric panel and, with a well-placed strike, disable the power. Tempest's grin on the storm altered as the lights flicker for a moment and then plunge into the room into total darkness. I seize my opportunity to finally confront him. Looks like there's been a change in today's forecast. Having felt incredibly smug by the look of sheer bewilderment on his face, the energy in the room seemed to ease as well. I could hear gasps of Oracle flooding in my chest was hurt. Tempest sneers his eyes glowing with fury. You think you can stop me, Oracle? I don't respond. Instead, I jump on him, disarming him in a rare chokehold in an attempt to make him submit. An attempt that had gone far too well. It seems all he had at his disposal was his power. He hadn't trained his body like I had day in and day out. He was all bark, no bite. At some point, it felt as if I was fighting a child. He was horrifically underprepared for a close order combat. Having lost any electricity to paralyze me, he was a sitting duck. I hate to admit it, but the handsome citizen had saved me some trouble. The battle raged on for another minute, his hand crawling over my forearm. The wind subsided completely as he eventually lost consciousness. I lower my guard, my breath coming in heavy gasps. The patrons begin to emerge from their hiding places, a mix of relief and awe. In the crowd, I spot the blonde man from before staring. No, not staring. Undressing me with his eyes. He didn't leave. He should have. I don't fall that easily. Buy me dinner first, at least. I thought as I tried not to falter under his quiet, intense gaze. I turned my attention to the little old man at my side instead. Oracle, you saved us, thank you. I nod, offering a reassuring smile beneath my mask. It's what I do. I felt compelled to check on the man once again. Except when I turned to look, he was gone. A month later, I transferred from my previous job into something more steady. In search of something with good benefits and decent income, I found myself working at Horton Investments as a project manager. With mom's medical bills stacking up, at least the insurance I gained from working there would be enough to alleviate those stresses. I knew it. I knew it was a step in the right direction, even if it wasn't all glitz and glam. It was yet another thing Oracle could have that I couldn't. And maybe that was for the best. Just lying low and playing the role of an average citizen. After all, what was more citizen than becoming another suit for a multi-billion-dollar company? A cog in the corporate machine. I was already one for my hero agency, Olympus. What was one more? The first day at any job is some sort of humiliation result. Like you're the new character in a long-running, beloved television series. I felt like I stood out in the worst way possible, which was never ideal for someone who needed to keep their identity under wraps for seemingly forever. I could feel eyes on me all day, which was to be expected despite my paranoia convincing me of the worst. Did I have something in my teeth? Did I look weird? Or worse of all, did they know I was Oracle? Even 8 years into being a hero, I'd still never managed to feel entirely comfortable. The only thing that happened the only thing that helped was when the next new hire arrived, which luckily found for me came only a week after I started. I was an hour away from lunch as I sat transcribing my notes, trying to get lost in my work to pass time and take attention away from my rumbling stomach. For a while, all I could hear was keyboard typing, mouse clicking, and some murmurs. The usual. What wasn't usual, however, was the distant sound of humming. I remember thinking nothing of it until it had gone no on longer than the average hum. They were going as far as to hum the entire song a couple times in a row, leading me into my own game of guess that tune. My fingers paused over the keys as I strained my ears to listen. It was something they'd made up, nor a song you've heard on the radio. I know I heard it before, then it clicked. It was from a musical, one I knew all too well. It was an sensible number in the musical I performed in my youth. But then I was the leading role, the supporting role, a dancer, a stagehand, a tree. The leading role, because I'm a leading lady, obviously. I never forgot it. It was my first lead role in a musical. No matter how many times I practiced, I was convinced I was going to somehow mess up. And yet, once I stood beneath the spotlight, it was as if it had cleansed me from all my doubts and fears. To this day, it proved that I was capable of so much more I gave myself credit for. It was my first lead role, but by no means my last. After that musical performance became my new love. That song I heard all performed countless times. In my bedroom, on my way to school, in my sleep at times. And here it is. It was being hummed in my place of work. How small the world is. I smiled to myself, listening to it all, listening to it as I tried to continue my work with not much success. His voice was still pleasant. It was deep, even melodic. I wonder if he's been in a band chorus, or maybe a musical as well. I'm back, compliment him, ask him to he knows the song, tell him I was in the musical. I guess coming back doesn't hurt. Ding 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 went the trolley. Sing 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 went the bell. No, ring 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 went the bell. Sing 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 with my heartstring. When I saw her, I just fell. Sorry, I just had to sing that. I hope it wasn't too distracting. I have the next part of the chorus provided pivoting in my chair in search of the owner of the voice. Doing so knocked all the wind out of me. Instead of humming, I sat mouth agape as I saw the pretty voice came from a pretty face. In a pair of unmistakable heterochromic eyes. Caught my eye and smiled a little, almost making me lose my nerve.
Sorry, was I being too loud?
I shook my head doubtfully, like a deer in headlights. It was that guy from the bar, the guy I rescued, the one who flirted with me, or rather, Oracle. No, I just knew what you were humming, so I thought I'd join you.
I'm surprised you know it. You've got impeccable taste.
I chuckled. Thank you. I'm sorry, I never got your name. He removes his hand from his lap. I notice he's been clenching it them before. He offers his hand out to shake. I took it.
I'm Nicholas, though everyone calls me Nick.
Nicholas, huh? Never thought I'd seen him again. The new Lika, New Lika, the city was no means small, and out of all the jobs in the world, all the positions in this company, of all the floors in the company building, he somehow ended up here.
What's yours?
I'm Violetta. Only Violetta. Containing no Oracle. Certainly not Oracle.
Oh, I love it. It's nice to meet you. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. He seems friendly enough. Maybe I was right to feel paranoid, as he did know I was Oracle all along. Chapter 15. I lie staring up at my ceiling in my room for far too long, replaying memories that feel so different now. My mind begins to spiral with every question I can think of. How can he be Kronos? Was he ever in danger in the first place with Tempest? Were they working together? Did he only work at Carton Investments just to get close to me? Was that why he'd gotten the job so quickly after I started? It explains why a millionaire with photographic memory is working as a project manager of all things. But why do any of this just for me? How is that possible? What am I supposed to do with any of this? Maybe it wasn't for me. Maybe it was for Oracle? Somehow that thought bothered me the most. I stood up, finally starting my morning. The last thing I want to do is do anything, but lying around in bed, wallowing about my ex doesn't seem any better. I hardly remember returning home or falling asleep last night. The relief of avoiding the more disastrous, dangerous, disastrous situation must have been enough to knock me out cold. I've been running on pure adrenaline, and now I've come crashing down, left to pick up the pieces. I guess first is the get ready for the day. As I got through my morning routine, I feel myself sobering up. Each piece of information is funneling into my brain and drowning me in stress. I cannot and will not go to work today. Hell, probably for the next week at least. I come back to sit on my bed after a quick shower, reaching for my phone, locating my workplace app, and staring at the last 2 years worth of PTO I've acquired for a vacation, a break, an emergency. I have no clue. Okay, let's pick what it is, guys. I'll let you guys pick. A vacation, a break. Emergency. I have no clue. I think a break, maybe. Yeah. I was planning to use it for a well-deserved break, since, of course, I can't use PTO for my Oracle work. Instead, I'll be using my hard-earned time off as a way to avoid my supervillain ex-boyfriend. Great. I submit my request, fully intending to take my time off, even if they decline it. I wasn't asking, I'm telling. I'm not coming in for at least 2 weeks. I collapsed back onto my bed, feeling some ounce of relief. That was immediately replaced with the dread as I feel a vision coming on. I shut my eyes to avoid it if I could, but it takes over everything. Luckily, it isn't Nick or his stupid, handsome, evil self. Instead, it's my lawyer, Whitney Bowen. I don't often see her. Mostly we communicate via email and phone. It seems harmless, which is all I can ask for, honestly. If I get some vision of Cronus standing in some indiscreet location, I'd tear my eyes out. The vision is just her speaking with me, looking a little serious, but that isn't anything especially noteworthy. This power can be so useless sometimes, I swear. What good was this power when it comes to telling me that my arch nemesis and boyfriend were one and the same, huh? Could have saved me a lot of headaches. My eyes find the bouquet of flowers he'd given me as an apology. The blue hydrangeas are practically haunting me. Keep them. Despite everything, I can't bring myself to throw them away. So, I just leave them be. Nick? I shook my head. Of course, I wouldn't be over it that quickly. I miss him, despite it all. Despite the lying, the kidnapping, the killing. I miss him. I miss who I thought he was. I want to make him sweat. He'll always have me wrapped around his finger. But he doesn't need to know that. I want him being at my feet, groveling, kissing my toes. I like that idea, and that's a dangerous thought right now. Especially when I think of him in his Chronos suit, and especially without it. I had to deny how much I found Cronus attractive in the past, because despite everything, he still was my enemy, and still did bad things, but he's still pretty no matter what. No, don't give in just yet. He still needs to pay for what he did to me one way or another. Teasing him with no promise is giving in seems like the fitting punishment. Chapter 16. I'm gonna read 3 more chapters before we're gonna end the stream. Just in the nick of time, huh? Before I can get lost in thoughts of him and all the good and bad that came with it. I checked to see who it is. Please say it's not. Oh. It's Whitney. I answer. Hello?
Oracle, this is some serious shit. I'm on my way to your place now.
I can feel my heartbeat in my throat. Is everything okay? I'm almost too scared to ask.
We will discuss it more when I get there. Is your mother there too?
I can hear the click clatter of dishes and the news playing. Yeah? Why?
She'll want to hear this too.
Something about that doubled my anxiety.
I'll be there soon. I'll text you when I'm outside.
I'll see you then. Bye. We both hang up at the same time. What could this be about? Whatever it is, it's Oracle related. I know that much. Whitney is the defense attorney for heroes and all the lawsuits that come with it. I don't think she's even been this serious about something before, at least not to the extent where she had to come to my house this early about it. I can't help but think, like so many other things, it's possible this probably comes back to Kronos, Nick, whatever. Being a hero, this has become more than I ever expected it to be. Not that I had a real expectation going in. Originally, I wanted to become a hero because for mom, for self-worth, for boredom. I never wanted this. It was for mom. My original intention on taking on the mantle of Oracle was just that, to do what my mother no longer could, no matter how long that took. I was going to make her proud, to be the hero I was destined to be. A ping comes from my phone, Whitney's text. I'm here. I hesitantly step out into the living room the next moment. Morning, Mom. Whitney has something she wants to talk to us about. What is it? I don't know, but she's here already. Oh, I'll fix her a plate. I twist the doorknob and let her in. Her phone is still pressed to her ear, and as she waves at me in acknowledgement, I hear another voice on the other end. I can't even make out what they're saying as Whitney growls into the receiver.
Wherever you see them, take them down. Shit's already all over social media. Well, get your tech guy on the phone then.
A moment of silence, then click.
Shit! Motherfucker hung up on me.
She slams the phone down onto her thigh, sighing in defeat.
Oh, sorry, Miss O.
Rough morning.
Unfortunately, it isn't just general work bullshit. Something went down last night. You haven't heard or seen anything?
I exchange a look with Mother, and we both shake our head. Hmm? I've been watching the news all morning. I haven't seen anything crazy.
I guess that's a relief. Hasn't become mainstream. At least not yet.
She peers into the TV and scowls.
That fucking bitch!
I follow her eyes and see a standard anchor lady on the screen. Who's that?
Rachel Bolton.
I see my vision coming true in real time. Rachel Bolton, the name sounds familiar. The recognition must have shown in my face.
Yeah, you've heard the name. Slimiest, snakiest journalist since Tommy Burke's in the 60s. She's ruthless.
It's almost comical to say so with her soft, unassuming, girly features and bright smile. Though if Nick had taught me anything, it's that looks could be very deceiving. What's going on? She clicks her tongue, looking down at her heels.
I don't even know where to begin.
Let's discuss it over breakfast. I made you a plate.
Thanks, Miss O. I honestly don't know if I can stomach it right now, though.
I have a feeling neither will I.
But you should sit down, Oracle. Sorry, bad habit.
Either is fine. I have no preference.
Makes my job a little easier then. I've always seen you as Oracle.
It's part of your job to represent Oracle, not Violetta. I get it.
Thank you for understanding.
I take a seat, not even attempting to lift my fork.
Okay, so... I don't know how to even begin. Let me just ask this. Where were you last night, Oracle?
Suddenly I feel as if I've been put on a witness stand. With Nicholas, I thought. He says half inquisitively, half suspicious. I resist the urge to groan. I have no alibi. Yeah, I was with a guy from work. Then I realize how vague I'm being with a woman who's breaks liars for a living. With someone I need to be honest with for my own good. He was a guy I was seeing.
A guy? Does he know about...
Yes, it's a long story.
Does he know anything about Kronos?
Fuck. Well, couldn't hide it forever. Even if I decided to hide it, it wouldn't come out. Eventually, the truth always does. He may be Kronos. I say, clenching, swallowing, then shutting my eyes, hoping to delay seeing my mother's face for as long as possible. I hear a gasp, but only from Whitney. There's no telling what Mama is thinking right now. Probably, how did I raise such a failure? I can only stand in suspense for so long. The curiosity ate me. Curiosity eating at me. I peek one eye open and get the proper look. Where to look, where to look. Am I shocked by what I see? She looks calm, like she was expecting this. There's no way, though.
Are you serious? So... Shit. I really hoped it was fake. Edited or something.
What's fake?
Well, this isn't going to make this any better. Someone caught images of you, half naked in a warehouse last night, speaking with Kronos?
What? Horror floods my face. Who could have? I thought the post was clear. Damn it. This is bad.
I really thought it was all some sort of smear campaign, but it seems like whoever it is was right on the money. We're in even deeper shit than I originally thought.
She groans, rubbing her temple in small, rapid circles. What happened last night? Her tone is grave, asking just to see how angry she could be. He tricked me. He tricked me. He knew who I was already. He just wanted me to admit I was Oracle. He must have... I don't know. He slipped up, revealing his identity, and as soon as I found out, I ran away. And that's how I ended up, well, you know the rest. The embarrassment makes it weigh into my every nerve of my body. This is lower than low, and now it's not just between us, it's for all the new Lyra, and even the entire world to see. My mother's silence makes it worse. I don't know what she's thinking. If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't know what to think either.
We know who's responsible for the photo at least.
Kronos? She shakes her head.
Surprisingly, no. It's that rat bitch, Rachel Bolton. She called my firm this morning when she couldn't get a hold of Olympus.
You tried to call the hero agency?
Yes, she's insane. She could only get a hold of me, blackmailing us for information on, her words, the relationship between Kronos and Oracle. Ugh. At first, I thought she was bluffing. There's no clear shot of you in the photo, just some figure in a towel holding what looks like your suit, talking with someone in a Kronos suit. There's plausible deniability. There's no shortage of this sort of doctored slop on the internet. But since it's real, and if Kronos confirms it, that could spell serious trouble for you.
He won't. I need to stop him. I don't know what he'll do. He won't. I don't think he'd do that.
He wouldn't?
No, he knew my identity potentially the entire time I've known him, if not longer. He could have exposed me anytime. Besides, he has a history of denial with anyone who hurts him or hurts me. Okay, besides, he has a history of dealing with anyone who hurts me. Like that guy who tried to drug you. He was killed the following day. It's the first thing my mother has said so far. I'm so stunned I can only bring myself to nod.
I need a smoke.
Stay silent. Or anyone can so much as make a move for the exit. My mother speaks, committed to amending us both to in place, heeding her every word. Okay. Alright. You are sure you want to otherwise yes. Okay. So this is going to be the end of the stream. It was nice while it lasted, but sadly I can only last 3 hours and a half per stream. So it was fun to be with you guys. I love you. Mwah. See you in the next stream. Adios, mi amores. Bye bye. Adios. Bye bye.